Hi, my name is Nadia and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have a little bit of a reading vlog because this book just came out and I am beyond excited to read it. First Time Caller is my #1 contemporary romance. I love it so much, and I'm also in the middle of a reading vlog moving edition. I fear good lighting is just not gonna be possible today. I had planned to do a date-infused latte. Like, I was gonna do date-infused milk and then pour it into my iced latte, because why wouldn't I do that? But it's supposed to soak over the night and I forgot that, so we're just gonna have to do it right now. Want the water to turn a little bit brown, and then you're just gonna discard of the water, and then you just pour in the milk and you're gonna wake up with date-infused milk. Except I'm not actually gonna wake up with it, I'm just gonna read and wait for it to marinate. Okay, it's time to crack open the book. I'm just gonna eat some breakfast, drink my coffee, read, and I'll talk to you later. I don't have a bookmark. Wait, I can't start this without a bookmark. No. I didn't find a bookmark, but I found like a T divider? I don't know. There's literally a bookmark in here. Half a page in and I was already confused about whose point of view it was. And it literally says it here. Wait, so does Jackson have 2 daughters? I'm already confused. Oh wait, now I get it. See, I was wondering why this was a series. I was like, heartstrings. Okay, what is the series about? You know, how are they connected? It's the same radio station. Because they're name dropping and I recognize some things here. I should have reread First Time Caller, because why did I not realize this was the same Jackson? How did I not realize that? It is the same person. Oh my god. Why are they talking about this summer I turned pretty? I mean, Jackson's right though. Like, Team Jeremiah? No. I thought I was gonna have the whole day to read, but apparently that's not the case. So I put a timer. I have about an hour left of reading. I've been reading for like 5 minutes. It's not been that long, maybe 10 minutes. Then I had to get ready, and then I'm gonna move. She's feeding us today. B.K Borison is feeding us today. I say after 12 pages. Easily Jackson. It's been 1 chapter and I can fully say that that man is me. I love how he's like, oh, she looks so happy and whimsical and she just loves everything. And then it's her point of view when she's just like, I'm sweaty. If we don't follow Gianna, at least Gianna, however you say her name, if we don't follow her in at least one of these books, I'm going to riot, because I need her point of view. I need a book just about her. I'm actually obsessed with their meeting. What? The same guy who has been leaving me weird notes on the window of my car for almost 2 years has decided to resort to violence. And he's just like, of course it's you. Okay, I'm gonna get ready. I'm 30 pages in. What do I think so far? I was right. After Delilah's chapter, I'm like, okay, yes, this is a banger. And I just know it's going to remain banger. This is a blush. I think I'm gonna take this on my eyes. And I just have this big brush, so... Oh, that's actually cute. It looks like I have pink eye. I need to fill some Instagram posts as well. My go-to has always been a red lip, but the past year, I've been using this one a lot, especially during the summer. I only use this one. It's Fenty Beauty. It's Riri. It's shade Riri. This matches my lips, like, perfectly. It looks like my lips. It's just more defined, and I love it. Here is my makeup look for the day. I do have like a seminar to get to tonight, so I'm gonna have to freshen this up later, but I wanted to be pretty for you guys. Baby. Baby. I really just wanted to remain comfortable, so this is the outfit. If you can see, it's just like some comfortable white pants, tank top, some jewelry. We're gonna accessorize a little bit more. I decided to get ready now instead of right before leaving because I just wanted to have all of this done, and now I can read until 11 because that's when I have to leave. And now instead of like guessing that it's gonna take 15 minutes, I know for sure. I have about 40 minutes left until I need to leave, so we're gonna read. We love when they run into each other and he's just like lying on top of her. Oh my god. No one pays us any attention, and I have to wonder, how often is Delilah tackling people to the ground? Really giggling and kicking my feet. Not far in. It's 30 pages. This was a really slow morning. I was supposed to get up about an hour earlier than I did, but my cat isn't very happy about the move and he was screaming the whole night, so I think I ended up sleeping like 5 hours, so I just needed that extra hour. Okay, I'm not comfortable enough behind the wheel to film at the same time as I'm driving, so I'm gonna see you when we get there. Oh my god. It's so weird because this is what coming home feels like, and it's just empty. Like, our house was so incredibly beautiful, and now it just looks like this. Do you want the house tour? I can take you to the first, second, third floor. Ariana, what are y'all doing there? I just found my old to-do list and diaries, and because this was Midsummer in 2022, and this is Listen to Super 8, Conan Gray's new album. I remember that so clearly. Like, that day, my dad started playing Taylor Swift at a midsummer party, and then he was talking about how he like put his friends on Taylor Swift because I was listening to Taylor Swift. I have a few necklaces that I just bring anything with me to transport jewelry, so I'm just gonna put all of them on. This is matching my new jewelry. Okay, I'm done at the house. I have a few things left, but I want to settle these things down in the apartment first because everything is packed. It was very productive. I am very, very excited to go home and read though, and I'm very hungry, so I'm going to make lunch first. One thing about me is I will take a shower if I feel the least bit gross, and carrying all of those heavy ass boxes up 2 flights of stairs and down, I feel very gross, so I'm gonna hop in the shower. Bacon, bacon, bacon. First time crying in the reading vlog, and it's when I'm chopping onions.
Mystria, the hot new farming sim, especially the conversations with—
I talk about this coffee so much, so I just feel like I need to show it. I'm gonna pour it into a mug first because I don't want the warm coffee to like hit the glass in case it breaks, because I've done that before. Normally I'd use espresso, but I don't have that here. So we just did a lot of strong coffee instead. Now I'm adding the date-infused milk. We have the ice. The car picked me up from the airport. It's not that good. See, it's really good when you use the espresso, but it just doesn't taste that much when you use drip coffee. Addison Rae's album on repeat lately, and if someone told that to me even just a year ago, I'd be like, no. But it's actually so good, especially Famous Gun, but I am also partial to that one because I did a performance with that one. So someone I watched on Twitch, we were talking about how much she loves Addison Rae's music, and she was like, don't hate it till you listen to it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it. And then I heard Famous Gun and I was like, that's Addison Rae? She's actually, like, her whole thing that she's doing right now, it is iconic. Like, it is iconic. Black car picked me up from the airport. Also, if I didn't have to go to my house, I know I would have been about halfway through at this point, and instead I am literally right at the start. This one is not getting finished today. I love how fucking petty Jackson is. It's imperative that I know more about turtles than she does. Girl, just admit you want her. Come on. Okay, this is way more of a moving vlog than a reading vlog. I just spent like 2 hours unpacking. I had 7 boxes in my room. I have 2 now, so most of the things are up finally. And now we're gonna jump back into reading. But also, like, I'm so tired. This was my one free day, and I was naive to think that just because I didn't have work, I didn't have stuff to do, so I could just spend the time reading, and that just really wasn't the case. Objectively speaking, he's a very handsome man. I think I'd be able to appreciate it more if it didn't have the personality of a wet piece of cardboard. I bet his darkest fantasy involves a pocket protector. He's probably never given a woman an orgasm in his life. He's so funny. 100 pages in, and it is picking up. The banter. It's not, I don't even know if I can call it banter. Just their conversations is to die for. I love it. Just the mocking. I love the mocking. On my way to the seminar, I don't know if it's gonna be for 1 hour, 2 hours, we'll see. But I am a fourth into the book, so I'm hopeful that I can get halfway through tonight. We'll see. After the lecture yesterday, it ended up lasting for like 3.5 hours. I came home pretty late, and then I just started reading, and I just devoured chapter after chapter. So in the end, I almost reached halfway. I was about at 191 pages. Honestly, it's so good. Like, I read until 2 a.m. and I didn't even realize what time it was when I stopped. I read half a chapter before putting on the camera, and it was the scene. The author, she's posted about this scene on her Instagram, and I was like, when I saw that, I was so excited for the scene in the book, and I got it. And it's the scene where it's where Jackson is like, Delilah, I'm a mess, and he asks for her help. I'm dead. It was broadcasted. The day saved. I thought that cute little kiss me moment was just to further their relationship, not to throw in a curveball for them. When she teased it, I was like, okay, so this is the romantic moment. We got not yet. And then on the other page, baby. Not yet? If you know, you know. Jackson is freaky. Even in this scene, I swear to God, they always mention the glasses. It's B.K Borison posted photos of like a cake that just said like men with slutty little glasses. I get it, girl. I get it. They both look so good. Smash. I get their hesitation, but also just like, why are you tiptoeing around this? Why are you like, when we get back, it's all gonna be ruined? Girl, that man is obsessed with you. If I was her, I would just like, yes. Yes. Okay, it's been about a week, and I've kind of let the book simmer for a little bit, trying to actually like understand what I felt about the book. I love B.K Borison's style. I love her humor and all of that, so I really enjoyed the book in that sense. That being said, the last third, I wasn't that invested. I felt like the conflict wasn't really there. It wasn't really mature. I understood why they hesitated, but it just felt like a stupid conflict. It felt like it wasn't actually really realistic. We're both just paranoid, and that was like the whole thing. I just wanted to clarify, I thought it was very realistic. Everything that Delilah was thinking, all of her hesitations, that's exactly what I think when something is happening. But the thing is, I know that it's not rational. I was just questioning if it was good enough to be the sole plot of a book. So the first book in the series, First Time Caller, I feel like there was more of a plot going on there, and I actually really enjoyed that one. And I think I prefer the characters in First Time Caller as well. I really like the message that you don't have to change yourself to be loved, and that you can be as chaotic as possible and there's still going to be someone there for you. I do think it fell short. Yeah, they were supposed to do the weather together, but when that disappeared, what was actually there, except two people that just were scared. And there was a reason for it, but I don't think it was a good enough reason. It just felt like it was being dragged out. In light of how much I love First Time Caller, it might be a 3.75. B.K Borison has announced the third book in the series now, and it's going to be about Maggie and whatever the man's name is. Like, I think I'm gonna like that one a lot because enemies to lovers, Maggie is a badass. Without having read the last book, I do believe that And Now Back to You is going to be at the bottom of the series for me personally. If you enjoyed First Time Caller, if you like how B.K Borison writes, then I do think you're gonna enjoy it. That's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you like these reading vlogs because I'm still trying to figure out what to post, what videos to film. Hopefully I'll be able to post something next week. We'll just have to wait and see then, but see you then. Bye!